Hello guys and welcome back. This is Pete Dahlgren, building Mirror Smiles F86. Starting to get some stuff ready to go for the wiring, and this is what I'm using. And I do build my own wiring harnesses. I've got all the servo ends here and waiting on the wire and the crimper. But anyway, these are the servos I will be using. I've got 8 of them. And power safe is here, waiting on the gyro, and it is, I don't know where the hell I put it, but anyway, this is the weapon of choice that will be running this, and basically it's a DX18, and these are good radios. I love these, and easy to program, pretty good. It's 18 channels, but I'll be running a 12. I'll be actually using the power safe module, which I have right over here somewhere, and it's just a tiny little thing. I'll talk about this a little bit anyway. This is the power unit we'll be running in this, and we're going to start getting some stuff done. This is the AR 1231 OT. It's a dual battery, of course, and just power safe. And it does have 3 nice little satellites that go with it, and this and that. And we'll start putting all this in here very shortly. This is one of the servos, and this is how they sit in. If you use your dummy servo the way I showed you, they'll fit in no sweat, and they'll be great. Now, in one of the previous videos, I told you about iFly tailies, and this is the canopy latch, and it's going to live right. It will live right in here. Is about right where it will be, and then there will be this cable which you can put anywhere. I'm choosing to put it down towards the bottom here, and it'll have a remove before flight little tag on it. It'll look neat, and basically it's just a couple pins in there, and when you do this it releases it. And you'll want to, I will do a small video on how I fit this up. Basically what I'm going to do here now is square it up. In here it'll sit just like this, only it'll be flush. And what I will do is I will cut out another plywood piece and mount it up underneath here, and then I'll trace around over the top. I'll get it directly over this center tab that's in here, and this is why we glassed all this in. And so it'll sit about right in there, and then we'll get it all pretty much gone. It's just does a pulley. Once you pull this cable here, if I can do this one-handed, anyway, that cable, I'll cut the excess, of course, and then that'll come up there, and that releases that pin setup that's up there, and that is what will hold this latch down, and it will not fail out. So you can do it in any optimal ways, but I got it so that I can actually reach in right through the tunnel. If you can see that, I can reach to the tunnel should anything go crazy, and just manually pop it. Now you could put a D-ring on it and run the cable all the way up to the nose if you wanted to. I don't see any problem with that, but I want this to resemble something kind of professional. So anyway, that's where we're at with this. And sorry for the short video, guys. Got in trouble for YouTube. And just so everybody knows, I need to get the subscribers up. So like and share this thing. Let people know about it. There's a lot of good information that'll come out. And we're starting to get the things going. I got my final fills done in here before glass. And as you can see, the lines look really good. I got the back end corrected, as a lot of you guys have seen. I had the wrong tail end on it. This is the way it should be. And got a little bit more sanding to do there, and then we'll drill this and we'll run the wires in there. Once we're done, we can finish the strip in here and get that done. Then I will get these wires prepped. They're in a loop, and then what'll happen is I'll come up there and I'll match them up to the front, and then we got some ends that are coming in that will get this, so this is just plug it in. There won't be any connecting in between and trying to wrestle the second half of it off. Got a little bit to finish here, got a little bit to finish in here. Get these all a little bit tighter, looking good. Once this is glassed and everything's primed up and everything and sanded and tweaked a little bit here and there, it'll resemble another panel line like this, and this is what I'm at. So I will be filling this, and I think I showed a little bit of the video yesterday. Once that's there, I wanted to reiterate to a lot of guys that are asking me about this piece and why that's there. This is a brace. It's just there to keep this from twisting or doing anything crazy until I can actually get in and frame the cockpit in. I won't get that until the beginning of next month. I've ordered it, and it's got to be made for quarter scale, and it's there. However, I did get the pilot, and he's pretty cool. And but I did get this little fella, and this is the pilot I'm using, and he's just too cool for himself. And I would have a frown on my face too if I had a wire sticking out of my butt like that. But anyway, it looks good, and these wires will all be part of the mechanism. Once we get this done, then we'll start working on everything else. But as you can see, guys, the pilot does look, he's about right for the size, and once he's behind the glass, he'll look just freaking awesome, I think. And I don't know, I just think he looks good. I'm gonna see if I can find some miniature officer things, but he does have the parachute stuff on him and all that. I'm aware that the helmet doesn't look right, and I don't care, because you know what? This is 2019, 1953 is just too old for me, and this guy doesn't seem to care. So anyway, he's gonna fly the F-86. He's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna set him over here for now, and this is where we're at. We're going to be doing a lot of finish work at this point, guys, and this is where we start detailing and start getting things ready for the final bit of glassing that goes on back here. Final body work, primer, panel lines, shit tons of rivets. We got a long ways to go, and so let everybody know that that I'm building this thing, going to start setting up. We're going to get back on the wings now that we have the servos. Retracts are on their way. And we got a lot of I got a special surprise on the retracts. You guys aren't going to believe this. And this is a major shout out. As soon as they get here, I'll let you know how they were done, how they were developed. And it's a really cool story. So I'm pleased to announce we've got a lot of things going on here. A lot of cool things going to start happening. And even though this looks like a train wreck right now, you're going to see that once it's all done and it's all done, I have a method to my madness, and things will be just fine. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. And we're going to start getting a little busy on some of the more technical edge of things. And now that we've got certain things, we can start getting things completed and done. Thanks for watching, guys.